Right, folks, I'm gonna start watching the 2010 Freddy movie. You see it right there. Alright, I'm gonna start watching it. Tell you about my thoughts about it later. There you go. The 2010 Freddy movie. I'm gonna tell you about my thoughts about it later. See ya when I finish the movie. Welcome everybody to John Window. Today I'm gonna give you my review of Nightmare on Elm Street, the 2010 remake. It's not that I don't like the movie. I like the movie, don't get me wrong. This movie dives really deep into the backstory of Freddy. When I mean it gets really deep onto the backstory of Freddy. I mean, it really goes deep. I just number one, I kind of went hard on pause. I kind of went to, I went into this wearing the nostalgia glasses. I went into this wearing the nostalgia glasses when I was talking about. You remember my first Freddy video? Remember when I said this remake is not good? Well, I kind of went into that wearing my nostalgia glasses. First of all, the story is great, but the casting is bad. Like, when I say the casting is bad, I'm not talking about Jackie or Haley, the guy who played Freddy in this movie. I'm talking about the girl that plays Nancy in this movie. Heather Langenkamp will always be Nancy to me. Shit, I wish they had her in the movie. Not playing Nancy, but I wish she was playing Nancy's mother. So that way it has a connection to the old school. Yeah, they did some callbacks with the girl, when Freddy killed the girl and the girl was crawling on the wall, they did a callback to that. Yeah, but I'm not saying this is a bad movie, but I like it, but I don't like it at the same time. I wish they never put special effects on Freddy's face. It looks weird to me. It don't look like Freddy. I don't know what the fuck he look like, but it don't look like Freddy. I like the things what he does with the gloves when he make that sound with the gloves. That's a nice little touch. When he make that sound with the gloves, that was a nice little touch. The jokes were hit and miss. I'm sorry. I like Robert Englund as Freddy. He will always be Freddy to me. Chucky Hurley did a good job. I think he played Freddy a little too seriously for my liking. A little too seriously. I jumped here and there, when Freddy popped up. That's normal when you're watching a scary movie. I'm not saying this movie is scary. It's scary. It's scary. It's not the bad scary. It's the good scary. It got a few jumps out of me, All in all, this is not a bad movie. This is not an excellent movie. It's okay, but I just don't like the makeup and the backstory about Freddy being I'm gonna just say Freddy being I'm gonna just put it as the P. Like, I don't like the backstory Freddy. They alluding Freddy to be a P. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I can't really say the words because I don't want you to knock down my video. I wish they would never gotten that deep. I don't like Freddy being the groundskeeper of a preschool. I did not like that at all. I think they alluded to that in the old Freddy. You know, Freddy's dad. I think they alluded to that, but I did not like that backstory for Freddy. Like I said in my original Nightmare on Elm Street review, my Nightmare on Elm Street thoughts, as I would like to put it, and I wish they would have picked a different backstory for Freddy. Not that he's the P word. I'm not gonna say it because I don't want YouTube to knock down my video and give me a strike. So I'm not gonna say that word. So I'm gonna just leave it at that. Yeah, I didn't like the makeup. The trick with the glove, that was a nice little touch. He didn't have that Freddy, lean, when he leans to the side a little bit. Robert England gave it that gangster walk, if you know what I mean. I don't know, I just like Robert England as Freddy. Not saying that you're gonna really play a bad Freddy. He plays a pretty decent Freddy, but I don't know. I'm just a Robert England fan. Probably because I grew up with the original Nightmare on Elm Street. All I know, it was a good movie. But the only two things I didn't like, they did certain callbacks. Like the blood coming out the bed, they did that kind of. The girl, when she got cut open, and then she started moving all around the walls into the ceiling, they did that pretty good. The girl in the what you call it, that plastic thing, that plastic I forgot what they call it, but anyway, y'all know what I mean when y'all go see this. It's on HBO Max. This is now sponsored by HBO Max, but it's on HBO Max. But they're gonna take it down pretty soon. It's leaving HBO Max pretty soon. I like certain elements of this movie. It dives deep. The only thing I didn't like, they didn't give Nancy a father. They gave Glenn a father, but not Nancy. I don't understand that. I'm an OG fan at that. So I'm gonna have my nostalgia glasses on. Anyway, the movie was good. I'm not gonna lie. The movie was good. It wasn't excellent, but it was good. I like it. I'm not gonna hold you. Like I said, I jumped a couple times. Man, it's the CGI for the face that I didn't like. I get what they were trying to go for, like a real burn victim. I I get what they were trying to do with that, but it didn't turn out good. It looked kind of funny to me. They did a callback, like when Freddy comes out the wall, but you know, y'all see when y'all go watch the movie, go watch the movie. It's on HBO Max. If you got the DVD, go put on the DVD and go watch it. If you got a Blu-ray, go put on the Blu-ray and go watch it. My final thoughts. I'm gonna do this real quick. My final thoughts on this movie. Hold on. Like I said, my final thoughts on this movie. It's okay, but it's not. To me, it's not. It's not the original. I'm sorry. They try to be like the original. It's not. Like I said, they try to be like the original. And it's not the original. I'm gonna have to give this. Let me get this from ranking. I'm not gonna give it a 10 out of 10. I'm gonna give it. Let me see. I can give it. I'll give it a 3. This is the first time I'm doing this. I'm gonna give it a 3. I'm gonna give it a 3. That's what I'm gonna give it, a 3. Yeah, all in all, it was pretty good. It wasn't excellent. Like I said, I got my grades with it. You know, it wasn't boring by any means. It was kind of fun to watch. You gotta, I don't know how to put this. You gotta look at it in another perspective. Don't have nostalgic glasses on like I did. I was expecting way too much in this movie, and I got a little bit from this movie. Granted, they like I said, they dig deep into the Freddy story. You know, his backstory, but that's pretty much it. The callbacks were okay from the old school Freddy movie. Oh, and then at the end, I didn't like the ending where she chopped off Freddy's head. Sorry for the spoilers. Sorry, but not sorry. Where she chopped off Freddy's head, I didn't like that. That reminded me of Freddy versus Jason when the girl did that. She was like, "Welcome to my nightmare, bitch." The girl who played Nancy in the movie, she sucked ass. She got no personality. You know what? When I was watching Old School Freddy, I remember she had white hair. Not white hair completely, but in the middle of the movie, she had white hair. Like Rogue from the X-Men. She had white hair. She had one strip of white hair. Well, they couldn't do that for the new movie. Like I said, this movie is not great. That's the only gripes I got about this movie. The girl that played Nancy sucked. Jack Haley did a pretty decent job. He's no Robert England, but he did a pretty decent job. Like I said, I don't like the backstory of Freddy in this movie, where they portray him as a P. I'm gonna just say the P. Where they portray him as a P. I'm not gonna say a word because I already know. I don't like the damn. Well, that's what I gotta say before I get frustrated. This movie is not excellent by any means. Like I said, I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 10. The Old School Freddy movie, I already know I give it a 10. Jack Gurley did a pretty decent job. The story wasn't bad. The casting was totally wrong. That's it for my thoughts, folks. Well, folks, if you like my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up. And remember, folks, always keep going. Have a nice day and God bless.